Hello and welcome to this very special edition of the Secondary Assessment. We're here with Dori Lafarr, who is the wife of Jim Lafarr, who's currently running for the Warren County Sheriff's office, or Sheriff's position. So, Dori, how long have you and Jim been married?
Oh goodness, we have been married for 22 years and together 25 years.
Oh, very cool. Now, a lot of people may not understand what it's like to be in a family that's in law enforcement, but what's it like specifically to be a wife of a law enforcement officer?
Well, it definitely takes a team. It's something that as a family we approached each other and knew that we'd be in it for the long haul. It's a lot of patience, a lot of uncertainty. There's this area gratefully is a nice place to live, so we don't have a lot of crime, but we were dating and back in the day before we had cell phones, and so listening to a scanner, but it's definitely a fulfilling career for him, and I'm behind him 100%.
Excellent. And then what's it been like for you and your family supporting him in the race for sheriff?
Well, that was very interesting. Our son Tanner, who is now 21, was about 18, and Jim and I both thought, what are we going to do for the next few years, because we no longer have a child in high school and all the events. So we thought this is a great time for all of us. Tanner wants to follow right in Jim's footsteps.
Okay.
So as a family, we met and decided, are we all on the same page? Is Tanner on board? Being a young child, these are the years when, you make some choices that might not be the best, but he is a very good boy. So
Excellent.
To get him on board was a lot to ask. And as far as our marriage, it was something that we definitely had to be on the same page. I was with him 110% of the time. Every door, every place we went. So it took a dedication and commitment for our whole family.
Sure, yeah. Certainly as you look forward to next steps, what do you think that'll look like continuing after the election?
I see it just really continuing just how we live our lives every day. We love our community. We have great friends. We have friends, like they say, you can't make new old friends. And Jim and I both being here our whole lives, we have the best of the best. We have the best friends, we have the best community, we have the best outings, we do everything with everybody. So cool. I really just see it continuing just how we are with him in a different position.
Excellent, very cool. And then if you were to speak with other wives or spouses of law enforcement officers and to encourage them maybe through hard times or even the good times, what's one piece of advice you would give them to just encourage them in supporting their spouse?
I think really being there for each other, taking that time, hearing each other, listening, but more importantly, the direction that we want to go is, years ago we would all meet as families and talk about these things, and we knew each other's kids and wives, and us wives have a pact and the husbands have a pact, and some women in law enforcement also need that. So getting back to that group of hanging out together, doing social things, having that bond again is very important, because every family needs it, and me 25 years into it can help somebody that's new,
right? Because
you give them that advice that it's we're all here for each other, so whatever they need, and it can be the best of the best.
Excellent.
Definitely.
Yeah, very cool. And then what's one quality or characteristic of your husband that you think would play out really well in him being the sheriff?
He is probably the most approachable person ever. He is Jim. He is Jim to everybody. He is not a title. He is not a rank. He really is just Jim. And his phone is open to everybody. And as a family, we are here for everybody. And if you need a female's perspective. I'm here. Our son has a 21-year-old perspective. So we're all here for everybody, and he is the most approachable person that you'll ever meet.
Excellent. So Dori, if people in the community want to get involved in Jim's race for sheriff and even go out and vote, how do they do that?
The biggest thing is going to be Tuesday, November 5th. Please go out and vote. Bring a friend, bring a family, offer to drive people. There still is there will be 2 names still on the ballot. So it is important to still go out and vote that day. And please vote Jim Lafarr for sheriff.
Excellent. Very cool. Well, Dori, thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much.
As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to these videos. Be sure to get out there and support Jim Lafarr for sheriff. And as always, have a great day.
I look around this room and it's been a constant theme. I see family. So many here have invested time, energy, emotion into working to this night. And you've poured your hearts into this. I commit to all of you, I'm going to give as much energy and work and compassion and care and commitment into being Warren County Sheriff as I have into this campaign. People are going to come first. All of you are going to come first. And I'm going to never let you down. We have a great community. We're going to get back to a law enforcement community that I knew when I was 20 years old.